if there's anything staying at home and this entire quarantine has taught me, it is that if you take care of your natural hair and give it the attention it deserves, your natural 4C hair will grow. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you some tips on how to grow your natural 4C hair if you are planning to wear your natural hair on your big day. So this video is in 4 parts. In the first part, I'm going to be sharing with you some of the things that you need to know about your natural 4C hair to enable you better understand your hair. In the second part, I'm going to be sharing with you some of the things that you need to be mindful of when you are trying to grow your natural 4C hair. Number 3, I'm going to be sharing with you some of the things that you should be doing to show love to your natural 4C hair so that you are able to retain length. And then finally, I'm going to be sharing with you some of the tips on how I have been able to grow my own natural 4C hair from this to this to this in such a short period. You want to stay till the end of this video because I am sure you will pick some tips, especially if you're looking to wear your natural hair on your wedding day. So what are some of the things that we need to know about natural 4C hair to enable us better understand and care for this hair type? Number 1, you need to understand that your natural 4C hair is very tightly kinked and fragile. And what that means is that because the cords are so tight, you need to be careful when you are detangling your hair. Usually, a lot of people will comb their hair from the roots, which is actually the wrong way to do it. What you want to be doing is you want to be combing your hair from the tips gently towards the end of the strand instead. Number 3 is it struggles to maintain moisture and dries out really quickly. So usually for me, what I would do is fill my spray bottle with water in the morning and spray water all over my hair. The minute I do this and gently massage the water into my hair, I can literally feel my hair come back to life. And I will usually also follow up with castor oil or olive oil to moisturize my hair, and I do this every single day. I don't comb my hair every single day, but I moisturize my hair every single day. The 4th thing you need to understand is that 4C hair experiences extreme shrinkage. So it may feel like your hair isn't growing because you don't see the length, but what you need to remember is that 4C hair shrinks up to 75%. So what you may be seeing as perhaps 5 inches may actually be 3 times that when it is straightened. So those are the 4 things that I need you to know and understand about your natural 4C hair type. So how can we grow natural 4C hair? The first thing is to please listen to your scalp. In the past, I have made many mistakes that I am sure a lot of you are also making. We think that when we braid our hair really tightly, that it allows our hair to grow even better. But the opposite is true. When you pull your hair or manipulate your hair too much, it actually breaks and you lose a lot of your hair. And so what I realized is when I came back from braiding my hair and doing really tight cornrows in my hair, I will find that my edges will start to fall off in a few days. You don't want to be doing that. So listen to your scalp. If your scalp is crying, then allow your scalp to breathe. And if you want to change up your hair frequently, then you want to consider wigs. Now, the thing about wigs as well that I noticed is that when I was wearing wigs that were too tight on my edges, that were just sitting on my edges, that it was breaking off my edges. My edges didn't have a chance to grow. And so the other thing that I would say about wigs as well is when you're wearing wigs, just be careful that there is some space and that when you come back, from a long day, just take the wig off and allow the cornrows to breathe. And don't forget to take care of your own natural hair that is underneath that wig. The third thing you want to be doing is remember to keep your hair moisturized. I can't say this enough. Treat your hair like a plant, guys, because literally that's what it is. It's a living, breathing thing. When you feel that your hair is really dry, try to include some moisture inside of that hair. Castor oil, I think, is amazing for hair growth, especially for natural 4C hair. So you want to be moisturizing with castor oil, olive oil. And in saying that, I also have to say that I am no natural hair expert. So do what works for your hair. Just listen to your hair, feel your hair, and then do what works. The fourth thing is you want to be deep conditioning your hair to improve your hair's elasticity and maintain moisture. And how often you choose to deep condition your hair really depends on you. Sometimes I will do it weekly. Sometimes I am so busy that I can't, so I'll do it fortnightly. And in actual fact, I prefer to deep condition my hair every fortnight or every 3 weeks. I find that works for my hair. So do what works for your own hair. How do you love your natural 4C hair when it begins to grow? The first thing that I want to point out is to use wide tooth combs and avoid really small combs or brushes, because again, you don't want to be pulling too hard at your hair. Our hair type is such that it needs a lot of love and attention and care. So you want to be careful when you're combing through your hair so that you don't break off your hair before it has a chance to actually grow. The second thing you want to be doing is you want to be opting for a mild sulfate-free shampoo that is not too harsh on your own hair. And again, I will be linking all of the products that I currently use on my own hair in the description below so that you can try them out if you want to. The third thing is to wash your hair in sections so that you avoid tangles. So usually I will split my hair into 4 parts and I will wash the hair in sections. So once I've washed the first section, then I will twist it and then wash the second and twist it and then wash the third and so on and so forth. So just be gentle with your hair so that you don't break it off before it has a chance to grow. The fourth thing is you want to be detangling your hair gently and regularly. So usually I will only comb through my hair during wash day. I don't comb my hair on any other day apart from wash day. So if I wash my hair once every fortnight, it means that that's when I'm going to be detangling my hair. So usually what I'll do is I'll just use my fingers. On the daily when I want to style my hair, I'll just use my fingers, to sort of comb through the hair and just to pick the hair instead of using a comb. And then I'll just hold it in a bun like I'm doing right now, or like you're seeing inside of, this picture. The fifth thing is you want to be wearing a satin scarf or a cap to bed to avoid friction, breakage, and knots. Again, because your natural 4C hair is so tightly curled, when you don't secure it with a scarf, what happens is, especially when it's a little bit longer, is that when you wake up in the morning, it is so tangled up that, again, if you're in a hurry and rushing to work, you may get impatient with the hair and just comb it anyhow and break the hair. So try to secure it inside of a scarf, and you want to use a satin scarf because it causes less friction on your hair. And the thing I want to be saying about caps as well is avoid the bonnets that have, the elastic band that sits on your edges, because remember that when you put an elastic band on your edges for 8 hours as you sleep, you are preventing your edges from having some room to breathe. So instead, just buy the scarf, wrap it gently on your hair. But if you're the kind of person who moves around a lot as you sleep, then it might be helpful to just buy a satin cover for your pillow, again, just so that there's less friction on your hair. The third thing is growing your natural 4C hair a little faster. And the first thing I want to say to you guys, use the rice water method, guys. It actually works. So there are a lot of videos here on YouTube that are showing you how to use rice water for your hair. So I won't go into so much detail about this, but I have personally tried rice water on my own hair and have seen phenomenal growth. The second thing that I personally do is deep condition with aloe vera and castor oil. So what I usually will do, I have aloe vera in my backyard. So I will just get the aloe vera, I will wash the aloe vera, I will peel off, the outside of it and get the gel, and I will sieve the gel. And then once I have sieved the gel, then I usually will add about 2 tablespoons of castor oil, shake it up, and then apply it all over my hair. And once I've applied it all over my hair, I will allow it to sit for a few hours, just go about my day. I'll do this at the weekend and just go about my day for a few hours and then come back and wash it out. And when you wash it out, you can instantly see and feel that your hair is so much softer and so much easier to manage. The third thing that I am doing is gently massaging my hair whenever I can. So usually when I am sitting in front of the TV, when I am reading a book, when I am doing something that does not require me to use my hands, I will gently place my fingers right on my edges. Can you see what I'm doing right now? So I will gently massage my hair this way, and I will also massage my entire scalp. And what that does is that it facilitates growth, so your hair is able to grow when you continually do that. So just do that whenever you can, literally 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever time you have. Gently massage your scalp, right? So that it brings the blood back in circulation and helps your hair grow. The fourth thing I do is trim my hair occasionally to promote growth. I know us Ghanaians don't like cutting our hair. In fact, generally, Black people, we don't like cutting our hair because we are thinking, look, this hair takes so long to grow, and now that it's here, you want me to cut a few inches off? No way. But actually, whenever you trim your hair, it helps because if you have any split ends, it removes the split ends and it allows your hair to grow again and gives you much healthier hair. So you want to be trimming your hair, I would say maybe once a month or once every 2 months or so, whatever works for you. But speak to your hairdresser and see, because they know your hair a lot better and they know how to treat your hair. At home, if you're cutting your own hair, then you want to just comb it through, stretch it to its maximum point, and just trim about 1 inch off. Listen, it will grow back. You want to be cutting your hair, trimming your hair, I mean. The fifth thing that you want to be doing is you want to be wearing low maintenance styles, such as buns, braids, twist outs. Whatever style that you wear should be low maintenance so that you're not overly manipulating your hair. The whole idea is you want to avoid pulling on your hair so much that you're losing your edges or it is continually breaking, because otherwise you will struggle to retain the length that you have grown. So guys, those are the tips I have for you today on how to grow and love your natural 4C hair as you prepare for your Ghanaian traditional wedding. If you do have any comments or suggestions or additions, please leave them in the comment section below. I will be there reading and responding to your comments. If you haven't subscribed already, this is a perfect time to do so, because next week I will be back with more tips on planning for your wedding here in Ghana. Thank you so much for indulging me, and if you have subscribed already, thank you so much for choosing to be here. Have a great week and see you same time next week. Bye-bye.